If you're a true dual sport fan, get ready, because the 2026 Suzuki DR200SE is here to prove that simple. Reliable and lightweight still wins in a world obsessed with massive horsepower and complicated electronics. The DR200SE has always been that underdog machine that quietly outperforms expectations. And for 2026, Suzuki has refined this legendary lightweight to keep it relevant for new riders and seasoned adventurers alike. At first glance, the 2026 DR200SE sticks to its classic dual sport DNA. The tall stance, high-mounted front fender, and slim bodywork instantly tell you this bike is built for both asphalt and dirt. The updated graphics give it a fresh, modern feel, while still preserving that rugged Suzuki identity. It's not trying to be flashy, it's trying to be dependable. And that's exactly what makes it special. Under the tank sits the heart of the machine, a 199cc, air-cooled single-cylinder engine. Suzuki continues to focus on simplicity and durability. The fuel-injected setup delivers smoother throttle response compared to older carbureted versions, especially during cold starts and at higher altitudes. Power delivery is predictable and friendly, making this bike ideal for beginners, commuters, and trail explorers. It's not about explosive acceleration, it's about control, balance, and confidence. One of the biggest advantages of the DR200SE has always been its lightweight nature. Tipping the scales at just around the low 280-pound range, it feels incredibly manageable. Whether you're navigating city traffic, weaving through tight trails, or practicing slow-speed maneuvers, this bike responds with agility. For new riders, that lightweight can make all the difference between intimidation and pure riding enjoyment. The suspension setup remains practical and reliable. Up front, telescopic forks soak up bumps on gravel roads and uneven terrain, while the rear shock handles light off-road duties comfortably. It's not a hardcore enduro machine, but for weekend trail rides, forest roads, and daily commuting, it strikes a balanced compromise. The ground clearance is generous enough to handle rough paths without constant worry. Braking performance is straightforward and effective. A front disc brake paired with a rear drum setup keeps things simple and easy to maintain. The braking feel is progressive, which again supports beginner-friendly riding. Suzuki understands the audience for this bike riders who value ease of ownership and long-term reliability over complex performance features. The seat height is approachable for a dual sport. While it still offers enough clearance for off-road riding, it doesn't feel overwhelmingly tall. The narrow seat profile allows riders to plant their feet with more confidence. Comfort-wise, the DR200SE is surprisingly accommodating for short to medium rides. For longer journeys, the upright riding position reduces strain on the wrists and back, making it a practical small displacement adventure companion. Fuel efficiency is another area where the DR200SE shines. With its modest engine size and lightweight, construction riders can expect excellent mileage. That makes it an ideal daily commuter, especially in urban environments where traffic congestion and rising fuel costs are a constant concern. The decent-sized fuel tank further extends its practicality, allowing fewer stops and more time riding. Technology on the 2026 model stays intentionally minimal. A simple digital display provides essential information like speed, odometer, and fuel level. There are no ride modes, no traction control, and no complex rider aids. And honestly, that's part of the charm. This is a motorcycle that encourages you to focus on the fundamentals: throttle control, body positioning, or enjoying the ride itself. What truly sets the Suzuki DR200SE apart in 2026 is its role in the motorcycle world. It's a gateway bike. It's the machine you learn on, commute on, explore dirt roads with, and maybe even take on your first light adventure tour. It's affordable, easy to maintain, and built with Suzuki's reputation for long-term durability. In a market filled with high-tech, high-cost machines, the DR200SE remains refreshingly honest. For riders in developing markets or cities where practicality matters more than speed records, this bike makes a lot of sense. It's equally comfortable parked outside a college campus as it is kicking up dust on a countryside trail. It doesn't demand attention, it earns respect over time. In the end, the 2026 Suzuki DR200SE isn't trying to compete with high-performance dual sports or big adventure bikes. It knows exactly what it is: a lightweight, reliable, fuel-efficient machine designed for real-world riding. And sometimes that simplicity is exactly what riders need. If you're looking for a bike that's easy to live with, forgiving to ride, and capable enough to explore beyond the pavement, the Dr. 20C might just be the perfect companion for your next journey.